Imagine holding an object that doesn't just capture light, but completely alters the way you view the passing of time. For years, the digital camera industry has been locked in a cold, clinical arms race. Brands have forced creators down a hyper-technical path, treating photography like a sterile data collection process. They give you bloated menus, over-engineered electronic bodies, and sensors that prioritize mathematical perfection over artistic soul. The camera has stopped feeling like a tool of creative expression and started feeling like a pocket-sized computer designed to strip the instinct out of the artist. But what Fujifilm has done with the X-Pro4 completely halts that trajectory. This isn't a passive, iterative upgrade meant to look good on a retail shelf. This is an aggressive, deeply intentional rebellion against the homogenization of modern digital imaging. If you think a camera's worth is measured purely by the size of its sensor or the number of tracking algorithms buried in its firmware, you are missing the point entirely. The paradigm has shifted, and the connection between the photographer, the environment, and the final frame has been completely re-engineered. When you look at the current landscape of premium photography gear, everything looks and feels exactly the same. Black plastic bodies, overwhelming dial configurations, and high-resolution electronic displays that force you to stare at a digital representation of life rather than life itself. Fujifilm looked at this collective fatigue, the modern exhaustion of staring at screens and endlessly manipulating raw files on a desktop, and they built an imaging machine that forces you back into the present moment. The second your hand wraps around the sharp, textured profile of the X-Pro4, your approach to creation changes. Feels dense, structural, and heavy with purpose. This isn't a toy meant to sit in a pristine gear bag. It is a rugged, tactile mechanical weapon designed to be thrown over your shoulder and taken into the absolute thick of reality, responding instantaneously to your raw human reflexes. Let's dismantle the absolute core of this machine, the hybrid viewing system, because this is where the X-Pro line creates a psychological divide between casual button pushers and pure visual artists. While every other mainstream manufacturer has abandoned the optical viewfinders of the past, the X-Pro4 doubles down on it, offering a refined, crystal-clear perspective that lets you see the world outside the digital boundary. When you look through the glass, you aren't looking at a compressed, lagging video stream of your subject. You are looking at reality in real time with zero latency, zero electronic interference, and complete clarity. You can see the elements entering and leaving the frame before they even hit the sensor. With a single flick of a front-facing lever, that optical window instantly transforms into a high-definition digital canvas, giving you absolute control over exposure, depth of field, and color accuracy in a split second. This duality doesn't just give you options. It forces your brain to engage with the environment, keeping you hyper-aware of the light, the composition, and the emotional weight of the moment. Underneath the highly durable, scratch-resistant titanium top plates lies a powerhouse processing engine that redefines how data is interpreted. To call this sensor another routine update is a complete misunderstanding of Fujifilm's color science legacy. They haven't just increased the speed at which pixels are read,